In this video, maybe you're gonna recognize yourself, maybe you've been here already, or at some point in your life, you end up in the same situation as me. So at the moment, I'm overweighted with 12 kilos, more than 12 kilos. I'm overweighted by official statements. And yes, I am about 29 or 30% body fat, which is ridiculous, by the way, for my height. I'm about 167 centimeters, which is very, very short. And for this kg, it's ridiculous how fat I am at the moment. For me, I'm very fat at the moment, mostly in the belly, stomach here. So let me share with you what happened and how exactly I end up being overweighted with more than 12 kilos and end up in this situation. So basically, because of injury in the beginning of August 2025, I stopped working out and did focus more on my work because my work is my main income. And after from August, I had to push myself. August, working hard. September, working hard at work, not at the gym, because I stopped the gym because of injury. I did injure my hand over here. I had some trouble with lifting weights. And yes, I had to push myself working a bit more harder at work for the next couple months, August, September, October, because simply my wedding was November, and that's the reason. At the beginning of August, I was about 72, 71 kilos, which was totally fine for me. I wasn't very, very lean, very low percent body fat. I think I was 20, 22% body fat. I'm not very sure about it. I don't remember exactly. Maybe I have a picture to show you somewhere how I was looking in beginning of August 2025. Yes. So after the wedding, I didn't train. Before the wedding, I didn't train fully. I was doing some activity like cardio, some tennis. I can play tennis with my right hand, by the way. I did some activity. I was walking, I was working as well, working at work, not working out in the gym. Simple. Because of the hands, how I say already, this is the reason we stopped going to the gym. But yes, I didn't try to balance my dieting, proper eating, on all this important stuff. So I told myself, I'll enjoy myself. I don't care. I'll enjoy myself. I start eating a bit more for joy and less for functional and less for important nutrition. Simply, I didn't follow nothing specifically, protein, carbohydrates, and how many grams of fat I eat per day. I enjoy myself with pizza, burgers, ice cream. I had to do all the wedding through these hands, all the preparation for the wedding, except the bride dress. I didn't. Everything else was through me. I had to do everything on my own, and so many important things to do. You didn't focus that much on my body, which was a big mistake, by the way. And now this is one of the main problems I end up being at this situation, overweighted more than 12 kilos. That's ridiculous. That's painful as well, not very easy. At the moment, it's very hard for me to tie up my shoes. Yes, I can bend over very easily, but if I hold myself in this position for 2 minutes, I think I can die. Even at the moment, I'm breathing very hard just because I'm overweighted with more than 12 kilos. I don't know how the people on this world which they are overweighted with more than 20, 50, 35 kilos, how they live properly. I have no clue about it. At the moment, I'm very fit. Even I'm 12 kilos overweight, and I'm still very fit, very active. I can do basically everything very easily. I have no clue. I couldn't imagine myself for the people who is so much overweight. I say already with 20 or 30 kg. Let's get back to my story, how I ended up being here. So for the next month, I didn't follow any specific food regime. And yes, after the wedding, I thought I would get back in shape, but I didn't, because we went for a mini honeymoon in Bulgaria. Yes, Bulgaria is my home country. I know it's funny to go back to your home country for honeymoon, but I'm not visiting Bulgaria that often, so I decided to go in Bulgaria for a mini honeymoon, which was for 5 days. In the hotel, 5-star, we enjoy myself eating again without searching for specifically amount of protein, carbohydrates, and fats. And then I realized I'm about 76 kilos. Yes, just 4 or 5 months, I realized that 76 kilos, which I said, okay, I know how to get back in shape. It will be very easily for me to get back in shape. So I have all the information in my head. I don't need to push myself now, because now it's coming Christmas. Yes, it was around 25 November, we came back from our mini honeymoon. We went on 20 November, we came back on 25 November. So yes, it was So now it's beginning of December. I will let myself to enjoy a bit more. I will start to working out, but not very often. I was working out like 2 or 3 times per week. Yes, it was good. Everything was planned well. And then what happened? We went for Christmas, New Year's back in Bulgaria. We spent more than 14 days. Yes, 2 weeks. Yeah. We spent 2 weeks in Bulgaria again for Christmas and for New Year's, which was very interesting. Completely stop everything. That's the most biggest mistake in my life. So what I did. After this 2 weeks, I came back in Cyprus, 79 kilos. Yes. And then was like the New Year's, like everyone does, was the same situation like the rest of the world people. I thought myself from the new year, I'll start pushing myself harder, maybe gonna use even some peptides. I was thinking about even some peptides to use to push myself to get leaner. I didn't, by the way, because I'm afraid of the pain. And yes, I start working out, start planning how many calories I have to eat, how many carbohydrate, protein, fats, what's my calorie intake. I was starting to following it. But then we decided to go for another mini honeymoon in Italy, which we spent again 5 days in Italy. And Italy's, they're crazy about carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are everywhere, and I had a lot because I have big joy and big desire to eat a lot of food that is rich in high carbohydrate. That's my joy. Yes, I did enjoy myself also in Italy as well. Then I came back and start training slowly. Again, 2-3 times per week. I didn't push it harder. So I realized I'm 79, 80 kilos around. That's already in the end of January. I'm about 80 kilos. So some problem there happens. Some problem here probably. I got a bit depressed. I got a bit like sad. I'm not gonna share what happened exactly because this is very personal for me. For me it's very personal. I'm not feeling very comfortable to share it at this point of my life. And I end up not being active at all. I stopped everything again. Simply because of one reason. I didn't train. I didn't move at all. I was like sitting home, watching movies and eating a lot. Pizza almost every night, mostly. Nice delicious burgers, French fries, all the enjoyable junk foods that you can think about it, McDonald's or whatever you think about it. And yes, depression, maybe you call it depression. This is how I end up gaining 3 kilos for 2 months. Yes, for January and March, I gain about 3 kilos. Which is, if you think like, yeah, you spend 2 months home and didn't move that, oh, it's not that a lot, but 3 kilos, mostly 99% fat. And this is visible. So this is how I look at the moment. We can see how I look at the moment. I'll show you here how I look at the moment. That's crazy. That's crazy. You see this person? 83 kilos. That's crazy. Look at this piece of shit. That's crazy. I'm making this video just because I know there is so many other people who is been in the same situation, or maybe they will end up in this situation. People, whatever happens in life, don't stuck at one place. Don't. Just move forward. Or don't move forward here, but move forward with your feet, with your activities, and with your soul, not brain, with soul, because if you stuck up at this point, which I couldn't explain exactly what it is, because I think it's very personal at the moment, don't do it. Simple. Yes. But from the next video, I'm gonna start a new series, which will be the road to 10% body fat. I hope you're gonna enjoy this series and you're gonna be following my progress, my journey, which I'll be very happy about it. And yes, I'm very excited to see how the change will happen. I'm giving myself 5 months. Today is 20th of April. I hope on 20 or 26 August, when it's my birthday, to be 10% Spotify. Now try my best, of course. In the next video, I'll give you much more information and exactly plan what I will do and how I'll get there. So yes, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that like, say something in the comment, what situation you have been, how bad situation you've been already. If you can share, of course, it will be much appreciated if you follow my journey. I'll be very happy about it. Thanks for watching. Peace.